Oh, hello. We're not live streaming, as you might have noticed, and that is because we are making our little video for the 2025 or second annual, maybe, YouTube relay,
We
organized
have to do
by.
it in less than half an hour this time.
I know we're doing like less than half an hour, and I'm going to get all like the important stuff in. So this is going to be the first video. I'm going to kind of go through what I did for the relay, and then probably after you watch another good 10-ish or so, Jake will go through their relay stuff. We'll probably do some linky poos somewhere and add if we're.
We are going to do the links. Follow the playlist, although if you found us, you probably are following the playlist.
So I got the relay from Shuar, but I think I want to kind of go behind the scenes a little bit. So I kind of have a very organized little doc, and I'm kind of going to go through it a little bit and kind of show you the final sort of, I guess, result of it. So first off, what I did, this is the text that I got from Shuar, and as you see, I went sentence by sentence, glossing it, so I could understand of what some semblance of English this was. So I'm just scrolling. They probably have talked about their process of translation, so I won't attempt to. But this is usually the first step that most people do when they're relaying. I have a little question mark here. I don't know if that was on purpose or not. But this is the English text that I got from it and what I had, I guess, gleaned from it. So the 3 suns and moons, 6 moments, I thought that was the title of it. I don't know. When the grass stops moving, sell seeds to the family. If you sell them, they die, and your ears will become your head. I will soon send you on a valuable quest. Go to the northern dry lake, the source of the 9 rivers. Find my path on the big old bridge with 4 strings, the old wise person told the baby. We want to go while you fill up the bag of healing gifts, the librarian said to the baby. They become hot from the sun and 8 small things. If we become small, we make our desires small, using my tool, because they cannot make me fail with the gift. When I soon get small, remove your clothes, the baby told them. I end the big healing pool story here. It will not grow and fail in 4 years. I don't know why babies usually appear in the relays that I translate. I'm glad that this one has all its limbs and is not biting anybody. I do like the body horror of ears becoming your head. I don't know how that would look. But all in all, the translation went pretty smooth and sailing. And now we're going to get to the important part, which is getting to language that we had created together, Nasi Bomo. And I have it here. I don't know. I guess I should read it, no?
Yeah, you read it, because I have to read my one.
That is very fair. So, Babon Mazu Golomon Mi Yumo. Shufo Silubro Bo. Pelin Yeruksho Ua Mronu Ngugibohu. Duvinieru Mrondonia. Lorin Somrando. Lorin Son Hon Shomron Motisho. Go il nura kun gu borunakso ov nuna o harentan. Jan snaksho guto to ku saronatan fuitan. Loru hada dramen mondo. A dobroksho janilkun a volhare konatan lanchenilon dietjo. Imia lovocha tandu Honatanma. Gritiansnasta. Loru husnatie shonzo I parumo. I luno namo. Imi a lotet. Imia lotet pengrizlumo. That's a hard ass word, Jesus. Inzapomrom da igolo. Tusru izon ukobomrom. Dia hirpon sta griton nasta ingzokun. Tusru dia hirpon. Pilsa sa tia kupon rona kunya I karuna. Tu vin karunyok so. Suguna so. Rolin dia hirpon il nurakun. Imira maru. Rondania. Tumia ku mio nabo. Onso luna namo. lorsag tigov du guboluana du vinsa deku guvopan dieto. After all this is said, I have all the new words that I had made for this. So a lot of these are roots. A lot of these are derivation. For example, baby is a root. Mla. I made sack and bag a root. And zol. I remember this is a diminutive construction. It is a collective form of something, and I kind of made it into a little family. I think it might be just like people in general, and just like kind of a small diminutive that is going to be kind of the family. Hunter, I believe this is, or to be hunted. That na is a nominalization suffix. I made the borrowing for the word for northern from the Ætérnal word fui, which is to be cold, and I kind of just borrowed that in just to mean north because sarona is a nomination of the word to be dry, and kind of have dryness. Lake is big hole liquid, which I definitely know is otokul, which I thought was a cool, fun little thing. I made the word to put nettles on to kind of be the word for to wear because that's what their clothing is made from, and I nominalized that to mean clothes. Tsuguna. And then a library is a read building, so I made this root for to read dekin. That's such a hard word, Jesus. And that was dekin. Dekin.
Jackins.
Dekin.
Jackinzy.
Dekin.
No, Z. In Z.
I feel like I can't even like it's the palatal to uvular then back again. That is so like funky chunky. But after all is said and done, once I kind of created this, I did all this guy. This is what I have in terms of the nasibomo sort of stuff. So you'll kind of note that the sentences are very and L135 this too are very choppy. As compared to the normal, as to the English translation of Schwar's Conlang, and that's because of how Nasibomo does a lot of the clause connections. So these little so's and thens. If I go back to the main doc, we have these Kielin, Duvin, Loru. These are all our kind of like switch referencey clause connection conjunction stuff. So for each of those, they both take into account what the subject of the next sentence or the previous sentence was rather, as well as kind of how that suffix or how that subject rather is behaving. So if it's the same subject versus a different subject, I believe I can easily sentence coordination. Show a nice little table here. Yeah, so I apologize. So the same subject is the tusru, tuvin we had here. The different subjects are the loru, lorin, lorza. And then if it's a benefactive or a dative, we have gilu, gilin, gilza. But the commendative one does not feature in this text here. But just to kind of round it out, I have passed this on to Aaron. I don't know what their channel is called, but they are a friend of the channel. We love them to death and cannot wait to see what he put out in terms of their language, Badilolocious or something like this. And they see how it goes. I think we will cut it here, but please enjoy their video and we shall see you all here some Tuesday eventually in the future. But yeah.
You don't have to know the channel name because it'll be next in the playlist.
It will be. Yay!
And see you later.
Bye,
For
y'all.
my one. Bye.